I think history is already starting to say that the great strategic mistake of the Bush administration was putting the troops into Iraq. But I think when you look at the Obama administration, I think history might say that the great strategic miscalculation was pulling all of the troops out of Iraq.
We won! It's over! America! We brought democracy to Iraq!
Even though, it looks like they're falling back into calamity, I would have never guessed that there would ever be any peace there at any time.
I was 24 years old when I served in Iraq, but I served for a total of 8 years in the Marines. The biggest engagement that I was involved in was the Second Battle of Fallujah, which was a month of very, very difficult fighting.
I was a corporal in the reserves of the United States Marine Corps. I served in Fallujah about the time historically known as the First Battle of Fallujah. I'm stunned at what's going on right now. It's shocking. We put it all on the line. When is enough enough? What else should we do? Have we not done enough? We need to come to some sort of conclusion, I guess, on the matter. What state of support are we going to exist in?
People are curious if you're going to say, well, none of it was worth it, it was all a waste. And, and if you were to get into a time machine right now and go back to 2004, and if I were to talk to myself and ask, why are you here in Iraq? And the reason I was there was to, look out for my friends, to take care of the Marines. Nothing that's going on politically right now undoes any of what we did for each other 10 years ago. But if you ask me about the politics, I think it's very upsetting what's going on there. A lot has been undone. I think a lot has been bungled in the last 10 years.
I believe the war is a failure if we don't remember the consequences of the actions of sending young men and women to war.
I think had we left some type of residual force there, we would, right now, with the conditions on the ground, we would be afforded many more options.
But I think the lesson that needs to come from this is America needs to be very judicious in what they're going to do and how they're going to do it.
And I think the way, that conflict is manifesting itself is through armed struggle. And I think that struggle is going to be one of the defining issues for at least the next 50 years. I'm out of the military now, so it would be some other 20-year-old's turn.